Hello everybody, it's your boy Katareza here, and I'm back with a mental DPS guide. I'm going to be doing a weapon mastery loadout. I've done a lot of testing, and I actually did a team up with Mindskip, a fellow member of my league. Was mental for a very long time, very experienced player at mental, one of the best I've seen actually. I made him kind of corroborated, tweaked some things. Came up with this build, and this thing puts out probably the most DPS of any mental build out there, any weapon mastery build, definitely more than the AM. It's pretty simple. Mental isn't necessarily the best DPS power, but if you are a mental DPS and you do like the power, this is a really good loadout for you. So I'll jump straight into it. Under the powers, we go to telekinesis. You're going to grab telekinesis, telekinetic push, psychic empowerment, telekinetic bolt, and mass levitation. Go down to illusion now. Take terror tendrils, grandeur, mass hysteria, and finally finish it off with menace. And in the iconics, make sure you grab robot sidekick, weapons expert, tactical genius. The other three are up to you. I like wisdom of Solomon for the power, and both of the defense iconics to get some survivability in there. For the loadouts, I'm going to be running mass levitation, menace, psychic empowerment, telekinetic bolt, robot sidekick, and mass hysteria. Mass levitation, this is going to be our power interaction. This is a daze loadout. It's going to daze things for us. Then we're going to take menace. This is just for weapon damage on the buff. We're not really running terrified. It's not going to make it hit that much harder anyways. Psychic empowerment is on the loadout because it gives us a 6-second might and precision buff. There's nothing really else to put here, and it actually works really well on this loadout. Telekinetic bolt, this is our main damage move. This thing is going to do additional damage to any dazed, levitated, knocked back, knocked down, juggled, rooted, or any stunned enemies. Well, those ones when you have resonance we're not running with, but the dazed part is the important one. And then robot sidekick, because again there's not really much else we can throw in this loadout, and that's what robot sidekick's perfect for, filling that slot you don't have anything left for. And then finally mass hysteria supercharge. Now it sucks that this is a 100%, but it's a really good supercharge, and in my opinion one of the coolest looking ones in the game. It's going to give us a bunch of crit, little minions going to help us out. So the standard rotation that we do here with this loadout is you're going to apply your power interaction for your days via mass levitation. Then you're going to hit menace and then psychic empowerment. And you can actually clip mass levitation, menace, and then psychic empowerment all at once, just like this. So now we have everything up. The best weapons for this would either be dual wield, staff, or two-handed. I would say staff and two-handed are kind of higher on the list. Brawling might be pretty decent. The reason is we need multiple hits on our weapon mastery, so we have a high chance of proccing that menace. See, we get 4 little ticks. The more ticks that we're hitting with our weapon, the more chance we have of our menace getting popped, and that's why two-handed and staff are probably the best weapons for this. So, like I said, the standard rotation is you're going to hit mass levitation, menace, and psychic empowerment. You clip those together. Go ahead, hit a weapon mastery, and then just telekinetic bolt. It's really simple, but it's pretty good damage. This guy's a troller. I don't really have that much DPS gear. You guys can see I only have 1458 might, 544 precision. But even with that, I've gone into some instances and beat some level 90 CR. I've even beaten 102 CR DPS, even though I'm pretty much all troller gear with this loadout. Like I said, it's going to yield you the highest amount of damage. I know it doesn't look flashy, but it really is the best loadout out there for mental right now. So I'll go ahead and show you the rotation. I'm going to hit all 3 of those with some weapon masteries. And then telekinetic push. Now we tested every single ability. Test the damage, weapon mastery with crits, without crits, making sure, because some abilities crit higher than others and whatnot. So TK push is actually the best power to hit your weapon mastery with. Now I know why you guys saying, well, why aren't you using like Phantom Flames or something? And the reason is because, well, one, Phantom Flames doesn't hit as hard as the TK push will, or excuse me, the telekinetic bolt will. But the burn on it isn't really necessary. The burn doesn't really hit that hard, and Robot Sidekick is going to give you more damage out than having the burn, and having the might from the empowerment is actually going to give you more damage overall than the burn with the Phantom Flames is going to yield you anyways. So I know it seems really standard and simple, but trust me guys, this really is the best loadout. Like I said, we worked on it for about an hour or two, and this is the absolute best thing you can do. Now, when we're doing the rotation, pay attention to the cooldown on your Menace, because when Menace is halfway off cooldown, you're going to go ahead and clip another empowerment, because the cooldown on your Menace is 12 seconds, but the buff on Psychic Empowerment is only 6. It's really easy to throw in. You just hit a Weapon Mastery, and then once you hit your Weapon Mastery again, hit Psychic Empowerment, go right back into it. You just need to make sure you're hitting Psychic Empowerment when Menace is off cooldown and when it's halfway off cooldown. And looks like this. Go ahead and hit everything. Be able to do a few of these. Like that. You can Weapon Master this again if you need to. Again, you see I only hit 500 damage, or that's 900. So you don't really want to waste much time Weapon Mastering the Mass Lev, but if it fits right into the rotation like it did there, you definitely want to do it. I'm kind of messing up on showing you guys how to do the Menace, right? Busy talking. Sorry about that. I'll make sure I get it right. So right there is a perfect situation. Hit the Psychic Empowerment again. Keep going through it. Go ahead and hit another one just for good luck. Hit all 3. Didn't clip it right. You guys can pretty much see what the normal rotation would be. There we go. Clip the Psychic Empowerment. And hit another Weapon Mastery on the push. All 3 again. Now, if I was like tier 6, this push would be doing about 15k. It does hit really hard. Like I said, my buddy Mindskip, he's now electric, but when he was mental, he tried this out, and it was yielding him some crazy numbers. Like I said, it's mostly a burst loadout, but out of all the mental loadouts, it is going to give you the most amount of damage that you can possibly get. It's really simple. Anyways, that's it guys. I'm Cauterizer. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or any other options or things that you guys have discovered with mental maybe I missed or didn't cover, I'll make sure I take note of that and see what you guys have to say. Anyways, that's it. I'm Cauterizer and I'm out. Peace.